teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? What a build-up here for this college football playoff quarterfinal game. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So Florida Atlantic's offense comes on the field first today. This offense comes in with a lot of confidence, one of the highest scoring teams in the regular season. But now, on a bigger stage, Joel, a real premium on execution. What is this defense going to do to slow them down?
Chris, they're going to have to change up the look. If you sit there and don't disguise the coverage, this guy will just pick you apart. He's done it all year long. Their run game is solid. They are so good offensively.
Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Now here he goes. Touchdown, Owls, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. And right away the focus on this offensive line, well aware of the challenge. You can't put on the tape and not see an imposing defensive front, Joel, that's been so good at getting after the quarterback. Can they handle it?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Chris, if they're in obvious passing situations, no, they cannot handle it. They've got to run the football effectively, in particular on first down. Get into those third and shorts, because if you're in third and long, there's no chance.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO, because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw, because
breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. The Rebels with first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Just trying to get rid of it.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
On the run, it's Frazier. Got an opening here. Touchdown, Rebels. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Look out, he's got space ahead. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. In a big picture sense, this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all group of 6 conferences who've been told you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat a power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right, and yet As a team, and more specifically as an offense, the only thing that you have total control over is your own effort level and the detail with which you play. In order to have the upset and complete the upset here today, you just have to execute. You can't be thinking about conference.
He's in the clear. Now here he goes. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
This defensive staff is going to have to really evaluate this film at half and try to make changes because these are way too big of holes in the run game. They're going to have to commit some resources down. I think they need to close the middle of the field with a safety and bring the other safety down into the run box. The mark of a great running back is a guy that can make one miss. There's always going to be one player that is going to be your responsibility as a running back. And here, the corner is unblocked. They're in space. You got to make him miss. Be elusive.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, FAU.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. The shotgun running play call. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. And the Rebels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside by those wide receivers, by the way. Hitting blocks down the field, and it's a nice gain for the back. Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well. Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's
end zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Still no answer for this offensive machine. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Florida Atlantic with the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's incomplete. He just dropped a little screen pass, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. As we start this drive, let's check with Holly. What have you got?
Hey guys, checking in from the Florida Atlantic sideline. They are so fired up down here for their wide receiver. That last touchdown catch put him on top nationally for this season. His connection with his quarterback is still so sharp right now. Guys, we'll see if they can keep that chemistry alive here on the next drive. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. With the catch, it's Robinson. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking for a man. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. The Owls are looking to keep this drive going. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Ole Miss. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
And that is the spark that they desperately needed. Down in this ball game, this offense hasn't done a ton. Defense had to step up, and they do. They're able to not only get the ball back, but they put it in the end zone and close this deficit. What a massive play for this group.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Owls offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play.
Makes the catch and has space. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain that moves the ball outside the 40.
Well, Chris, 3rd down is the game within the game, and this is a really nice play call from this play caller, and then solid execution from the quarterback, from the wide receiver on the outside. They're able to find space and get the completion for a 1st down.
Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Second down, looking to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Stop for no gain again. Third down coming up.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle. I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
The Owls getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it to the left. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time. And now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. Touchdown, Owls. Still no answer for this offense. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Owls will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. We're set to get the third quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, catching up with the Rebels head coach, they have got to consider what they should do here in the second half. Their young quarterback, getting the first start of his career, has struggled here in the first half. They have some decisions to make. I will keep you posted as to the conversations and what I'm seeing on the sideline about how they handle this young player moving forward. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, we knew these outside linebackers were going to be a problem in the pass rush, and they are here again. On the blitz on the outside, these tackles are just not getting out there and securing the edge. Outside linebacker getting to the quarterback, and they get another sack.
And it's hauled in way downfield. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. The Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. A positive start for this freshman, Joel. He's had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a good response from this defense after the big play. They're able to get in the backfield and get to the quarterback. I tell you what, that's the mark of a group that just continues to go out there and play in and play out. Beautiful job getting back there, getting to the quarterback.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
Grab down the middle. It's Miller. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. There's the handoff. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught near the sticks. It's Robinson. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Owls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They keep him off balance with a run. As the first down is still going. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. The Owls pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And in first down, they go right back to him. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it. You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to open.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 25.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Florida Atlantic with the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, FAU. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quick throw to the left. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And And the Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
All right, it's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field goal? If they get this ball into field goal range and there's a minute 20 left, you might want to think about taking that field goal then trying to get the ball back to go score your touchdown.
Makes the grab. It's Miller. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut into this lead. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Here on the Owls sideline, with this big lead, guys, we are seeing the coaches start to reward some of the backups. That backup running back is in now, and he has earned it. Coach told me before the game, all these guys have performed well in practice. They are earning their time, and now with the big lead, he is going to reward all those players who are working so hard. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. That miss leaves us with a 21-point game.
I thought that was just outside of his range, and sure enough, it's just short. This guy is very accurate, but this is just a little outside of his range.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws it to the right. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw testing the middle. And the ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. The offense starts with excellent field position. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
The sure hands. It's Robinson. Brought down short of that 1st down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. And out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Cannot escape. They tackle him right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here, the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Caught in the backfield. It's Ray. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Coming after him. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
What a wildly disappointing.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Looking for a late deep shot. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's fourth down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ball game.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. The offense faces a second and long after the loss for the first down completion. Quick throw to the left side. That's caught. It's Miller. He goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 20. The Rebels have first and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw it again. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
This was a concern for this offense the entire week. This pass rush is very good. And with the quarterback's eyes down the field, he's not protecting the football. That is a beautiful job by this defensive line, getting home and getting the ball out. First down for their offense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
The important third down play coming up. Handoff running right. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Very satisfying victory as this team handled their business. Expected to win. Hadn't managed that layoff. Came out, Joel, didn't look rusty. Looked ready for the moment, and they move on.
Chris, I couldn't agree more. That was what I was most impressed with. We've seen in the history of this playoff, these teams with the long break, they will come out and they will show some rust and they won't execute their game plan. But this group did it beautifully here today. And it's certainly a group that is focused on the objective, which is going on to win a national championship. I certainly would not want to play this group in the semifinal.
And that's going to do it for our coverage. The loser begins pointing towards next season, while the winner takes a big step closer to a national championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.